bet you've never seen these before. 2015 Flawless patch autograph, Derek Carr, and 2015 Immaculate nameplate nobility. If you want a game used Derek Carr card, you have to get one of these two sets. As far as I know, these are the only two in existence. What's up everybody, Justin here for the California Roadshow. Today, I'm gonna be showcasing my Derek Carr card collection. Let's get this thing started with a couple of his true RPAs. This one here is his true Century Signatures Silver at a 99, and this is his Century Signatures Hollow, which would have been numbered to 25, but this is actually from 2016 Panini Honors. So I've got a couple of really special ones here. I want to start with the playbook. From 2014, it's his rookie autograph, numbered to 99. And I actually got this in Arizona when I was in college. I was at Showtime Cards at a trade night. Marcus Mariota was a huge deal in 2015, and I actually traded a Spectra rookie jumbo patch of Marcus Mariota for this Derek Carr rookie booklet, numbered 73 of 99, which I think is super funny because if you look at my true NTRPA that I ended up landing years later, it is also numbered 73 of 99. I always look back at this card as one of the cards that really started it all for me. Derek Carr kind of started my collecting journey for me as well, alongside my brother with Steph Curry. You know, we picked our guys. You start learning about, you know, what kind of cards to collect, autograph cards, patch cards, booklet cards, and then you start to learn more about the players. And then I end up meeting Derek a few times over the years, going to games. Their training camp, until they moved to Vegas, was only 10 minutes from our house. So we used to go to training camp every year. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, but this is the one that started it all. So this one here is a press pass game day gallery with the red ink. Why is this one special? You know, it's a press pass. You know, it's not a Panini, it's not National Treasures. Well, funny enough, this was actually the first Derek Carr autograph I ever pulled. You know, whenever I saw a box of 2014, I'd buy it because I wanted to pull an autograph. They would have Black Friday blowout deals or something like that. I would buy a few boxes. I think it took me either 7 or 8 years. Last year on Black Friday, I actually bought a box of Game Day Gallery and this was inside. So this is one that's never leaving. So we'll start with the close-ups here. This was the one that I mentioned earlier, the nameplate nobility, and you can see game-worn material. The same with the Flawless being a PSA 10, man. These cards are just so hard to find, especially in this condition. All those things considered, and then you include the fact that it's game worn. These two are very, very special. So next we have one of the true NTRPAs that I showed earlier. I just got this one in. This is the Century Signatures from Panini Honors. This one here is just a base. My true NTRPA is just the silver at a 99, but because this one has the rainbow hollow on it, this card would have been numbered to 25. My best guess is this was a damage replacement card that was left behind, and so then they put it into Honors. So to have a card like this, albeit not a true RPA because it is hand numbered there in the corner, it's still super cool because this was a card that was produced and signed in 2014 by Derek Carr. Also from National Treasures, I have this NFL gear, 89 and 99. I picked this up at the National last year. Very tough to get the 10 auto grade. As you can see in his other National Treasure stuff, the blue ink combined with his super fast-paced signature results in a lot of the autographs you can see on this one getting that 9 or lower grade. So here's a couple of prisms. This is his first year gold vinyl, so 2015 prism. There's the serial number, 1 of 5. Then we have 2019 Panini Prism. This one's really cool because my buddy Trey Huntsman from the Kentucky Roadshow actually helped me secure a deal for this one. This one's numbered 5 of 5. And you can't go wrong with a Black Finite 101. I love the fact that it's a PSA 10 and a 101, so those things combined make for a perfect card. How about some in-person autographs? 2014 SPX winning big materials of Derek Carr. When I was younger, I had this card and I thought, man, if I ever had a chance to meet Derek Carr, I'd want him to sign it because it looks like, you know, just the perfect spot for an auto, just to make it an RPA. And it turned out great. So this is the first thing that he ever signed for me. Here's another card that he signed for me. This is a 101 from his Fresno days. This is game worn, but it's not game worn Raiders. It's still very cool, but I wouldn't count it in the two that are game worn Raider jerseys. So this one was signed up in Tahoe a few years ago at the golf tournament. These are his retail exclusives. You got Walmart in blue and Target in red. And these are unnumbered short prints. The print run is supposedly pretty low on these. I think it's less than 50. So there's the red, which got a 9.5, and then the blue I picked up raw, and then I never got around to grading it. How about some more rookie immaculate stuff? Here's a rookie NFL Shield combo, numbered jersey number 4 of 5. I love all the quad stuff because it shows you, the draft class and where they came from, and all the hype is still up in the air. So this was fun. I picked this up for a pretty good price back in the day, and I've held onto it for a number of years. This one is awesome. This is 2 of 7. That is the Raiders logo glove patch. So this is one of the cooler cards that I have. Player worn glove. And I love all the stats that they did on the Immaculate. 750 passing yards through Oakland's first 4 games in 2014. No other first-year quarterback has ever reached 2,000 with the Raiders. Very, very cool. Shout out to my buddy Austin for the deal on this one. This was a card that has been on my list for a long time. I love the rookie ink. So I actually picked this up at the most recent Dallas show. And now I have the out of 49 copy in my collection. Keeping the theme with Immaculate, we've got his premium patch auto. The label is wrong on this PSA here. It says 2016, but it is in fact a 2014 card. If you want a RPA of Derek Carr from Immaculate, this is it. There are only 49 of them. He does not have one number to 99. All right, we'll start with some Flawless cards. Love collecting Flawless Rubies. So if you have any Derek Carr Flawless Rubies, let me know. This one's actually also mislabeled as a Sapphire, but it's to 15. And on the back of the card, you can see that it says the Ruby is guaranteed. Here is his 2016 Ruby, numbered 9 of 15. Here's the most recent from 2021, numbered to 20. And his rookies. Derek Carr does not have a rookie flawless auto. He only has the gem cards and then these. And so this was one that I had been looking for a long time, and one of my buddies on Instagram, man, I was pestering him about it. I must have asked 3 or 4 different times, and finally he's like, you know what? I'll sell it to you. Look at that. It's still talking about Matt Schaub. Matt Schaub may be the Raider quarterback for right now. Carr is definitely the quarterback of the future, and man, were they right. We are now 9 seasons in, and I love it just as much. What? He's got 2 of them. 3 months later, I'm walking at the San Jose card show. I couldn't believe my eyes just sitting there. It was already graded too, it was in a 9. I could not believe it. I had been searching for so many years for one of those, and then to find a second one only months later was awesome. This is one of my favorite collecting stories. So definitely cool to have both of these. If you see any more of these, definitely let me know, because I'd love to get as many of the 15 as possible. This is also from 2018. I picked this up off one of my good buddies. I have the rookie quad NFL Shield from Immaculate, but this is the only solo Shield of Derek Carr that I have. All right, up next we got some Chromes. This is a 2014 Topps Chrome Mini. Pink Refractor PSA 10, numbered to 75. Last I checked, I think this is a Pop 2. I've had this one since about 2016, and this is back when I was working at the restaurant as a busboy. I actually had the listing saved on my phone, and when the alarm went off, I ran into the restroom, locked myself in there and made sure I won the auction. So, you do what you got to do to add to the PC. So we've got his 1985 throwback, numbered 33 of 99. 33 is my favorite number. It was my jersey number when I played lacrosse in high school. And these cards are super hard to find. Anytime I see stuff like this, I try to grab it. Up next, we've got to 99 his Topps Chrome Rookie Camo Auto 9510. A very cool classic card from the 14 design. Everyone loves the camos, so gotta have one of these. Here is his 2014 SP Authentic Future Watch Gold. The funny thing with this was my brother, the TheCurryVault, Ryan, he was submitting the grading order for us. He told me right before, he's like, oh man, I dropped it out of the sleeve. I dropped it on the ground. Oh no. And I said, you know what? Send it anyway. To this day, I joke with him, hey man, your drop cost me a pristine 10 or a black label. It pairs nicely with his inscribed autograph. One of my good buddies, Zane, came up to me at trade night at the Fairfield show with this card, and obviously being numbered to 3 with the inscriptions and all that, he took care of me and we were able to get a deal done. So how about this? You guys ever have a card on your list where you're just like, man, I need that? You just don't see these. numbered 11 of 25. When I was at the Mint, I was in Vegas at the time and had a tour of Allegiant Stadium planned. So I actually snuck this in my pocket and then took a picture of it in front of Derek Carr's locker. So we'll throw that picture up on screen so you guys can see it. But the result was definitely one of my favorite sports card photos I've ever taken. This is my first 101 of Derek Carr. This is his 2014 Bowman Chrome 101 plate auto. What collection is not complete without a Contenders? Told myself, I don't want a base. I want to save for the playoff ticket. This is one of the hardest cards ever to photograph with this, the hollow and the refractor on there. I've tried so many different angles and all that to try to get a nice photo of this card, and I still can't do it. But regardless, it's a 9.5/10, and I love it. Something I want to add is when you look at these cards, it's a lot more than cards. Like, I look back and I was like, oh, I don't know if I conveyed it well enough, but it's like, you watch these games. Like, I remember Carr's first win against the Chiefs. Man, it felt like they won the Super Bowl, and they had the guys celebrating on that. They had to call a timeout. I think it was Justin Tuck was in the back celebrating after the big 4th down. And it was just like that. And there's just so many other just endless games. The 2016, the broken leg, the comebacks, Amari Cooper going away, Khalil Mack going away. There's just all the new, bringing in Devontae Adams. Just so many things, moments when you're watching, with your friends, when you're going to parties, all these things, your collection is in the back of your mind. And when a big throw, it's more than just a celebration. It's a way to connect to your cards and to the hobby and to your favorite players. That does it. Comment down below. Let me know which one was your favorite, and go Raiders. We'll see you in the next one.